Most people never notice when they're being controlled, because the person doing it never raises their voice. They just make you feel like the villain for saying no. This is how guilt and pity quietly take over. Psychologist Susan Forward called it emotional blackmail. The weapons are simple: fear, obligation, and guilt, fog. But the real power comes from two quieter ones: guilt and pity. Here's how guilt works. Guilt is not just an emotion. It's a social alarm system. It evolved to keep relationships intact. When someone deliberately triggers it, by exaggerating their hurt, listing their sacrifices, or turning your normal boundary into proof that you're selfish, they hijack that alarm. Suddenly, you're not deciding based on what you want. You're deciding based on how bad you'll feel if you don't give in. Pity works even more silently. It's called supplication, the art of looking helpless, overwhelmed, or uniquely broken, so your empathy does the work for them. Your brain hates watching someone suffer, so the fastest way to stop that discomfort is to say yes. They don't have to demand anything. Your own compassion becomes the pressure. Listen for these exact patterns. You'll start recognizing them everywhere. I gave up so much for you, and this is what I get. That's scorekeeping. It turns every past kindness into a debt you still owe. The permanent victim story. Everyone has always hurt them, so when you set a boundary, you just became the next person on the list. The soft accusation, the heavy sigh, the quiet withdrawal, designed to make you scramble to fix their mood. Or the classic, "Don't worry about me, I'll just handle it alone," said in a tone that guarantees you'll feel like a monster if you actually let them. These tactics hit hardest on the kindest people. The more you care about being a good person, the more leverage they have. Why does this work so well? Because most of us would rather feel uncomfortable than feel like the bad guy. The manipulator never has to overpower you. They only have to make the emotional cost of saying no higher than the cost of giving in. Higher guilt, higher self-doubt, higher fear of being seen as cold. Over time, you start policing yourself. You give in before they even ask. Here's the difference that matters. Real guilt, after you actually hurt someone, is healthy. Manufactured guilt, used to control you, is not. Real pity that leads to mutual care is connection. Pity that always ends with you giving and them taking is leverage. The tears and the stories can look the same. The real test is simple. Does this person ever take full responsibility for their own emotions? Or does your discomfort keep solving their problems? Once you see the pattern, it loses a lot of its power.